Got the panniers on. I mentioned in another video that I like to use these. These are called MOLLE sustainment pouches. They're just military surplus stuff, and they work pretty great as panniers. Of course, they don't come with reflective strips sewed to them. That's something I took off another pair of panniers that I had. But these are great little day trip panniers, and they're durable. I've been using them for a while. I would, I guess, characterize them as water resistant. They're not waterproof, but they do have a kind of a water resistant coating on the inside. So they're just perfect. I mean, they're just perfect for commuting back and forth to work. Right now there's a dry bag. I have a change of clothes in there, a belt, and then, you know, I'll stuff my lunch in here, some repair stuff, some personal hygiene stuff. I did another video reviewing this Topic Explorer rack, and so this is a little different than the rack that I originally had on this bike. That rack came down further, the bar came down further and then went in. That's a little better for this because when the bar just goes straight down to the hub, down here you have a little play in this, and this can get in your spokes. That's why I just took a piece of coroplast and put it in here to give a little more rigidity to the back of this. I guess if I was really concerned about doing the job cleanly, I'd probably glue this in there somehow, but I don't really care that much, and I'd like to be able to take this out. But so anyhow, you know, they're nice. They do the job. I'm doing this a little probably backwards from what most people would do. It's getting to be winter, and I put the panniers on. Before that, I was just using this. This is a little $20, this is actually a hydration backpack that I bought from a big box store, but I took the bladder out, and I was just using it to commute back and forth to work. Like I said, I do it kind of backwards. I wore this all summer, and now that it's winter, I'm putting the panniers on. Most people don't like to wear these in the summer. It makes you hotter, of course. You get a big sweat mark on your back, the backpack wet spot. But I would say this backpack is definitely more aero than the panniers, so that it has that going for it. Seems like it's a little simpler, right? I mean, look what I have for the panniers. I got the rack. I got two panniers. This can just sit in my closet. I can put everything in it, you know, personal hygiene stuff in here, keys, badge, wallet, stuff in here, clothes, lunch inside. So it seems like, you know, I don't know the exact dimensions, but it seems like this is a kind of a more efficient way to carry all my stuff, and it seems like the panniers are maybe not quite as efficient, definitely not as aero, but again, a lot more comfortable. But just for the ride to work, either one will do, really. So yeah, just something to think about, you know. Two cheap and easy solutions for storing your stuff or commuting, you know, ways to carry your stuff to commute back and forth to work or whatever. Maybe a quick trip to the grocery store if you don't need that much. Either way, for definitely for less than $30, you can have either one of these solutions, and they work great and they're durable.